as it is the end of November tomorrow as well, there's an important moment for all those people that have been suffering with growing facial hair.
I've had me threading, don't talk about me.
It doesn't work for me.
It does grow quickly, though.
It doesn't work for me. No, you've got to go through puberty to need that. It is at the end of November, so Movember is coming to an end. Have you ever done a moustache?
No, I haven't. It just looks silly on the television for me, I think. You know, to be standing there, people looking at, wondering what is on your top.
Yeah.
Except I think if you did it, it would increase more people would go, why is he doing it? And then, you know, I think that's the point, isn't it?
OK.
Top lip slug balancing ever?
No, never. Well, once when I trekked to the North Pole, which is probably a sentence you never thought that would ever come out of my mouth, since I'm always off games. But I have
on
grown,
YouTube, though.
I have grown a bit. It is on YouTube. I shave twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
You are
Virile,
aren't you?
I'm so virile. Apparently, your beard grows in much quicker if you're surrounded by women. And over the years, I've had no shortage of beards.
And what about Alex is with us? Morning, Alex. Lovely to see you this morning. You've got full beard. Do you ever go straight moustache?
You know what? This is actually nothing. I had a full-on beard last week, but it started to irritate me.
Right.
So I
And that's
shaved
the
it
thing.
off.
That's
That's the
If
thing.
you do it for a whole month.
Absolutely.
And we've got 3 brave souls.
I'm going to come over here because
Yes.
we have
Morning,
3
team.
personalities who have been putting their top lip
Morning.
on the line for Movember. Matt Johnson, Luke Campbell and Iwan Thomas. Morning, gents. How are you?
Morning.
And we have a Barbara as well. Christian has joined us, who's going to put them out of their misery. Let's start with you down there, Iwan. First and foremost, very impressive.
Yeah.
Strong moustache.
It was stronger. I've trimmed it a little bit because it was going over my lip. And when
So
you
it's getting
drink,
in the
it goes
way.
in your tea and stuff.
Do
but
you quite enjoy having the moustache?
I think I do, yeah. I'm reluctant to get rid of it. It's sort of grown on me a little bit. It's not a great look, let's be honest, but it's a great message.
It is a great message.
That's why we do it.
How's Teddy been dealing with it?
I don't think he realised. He pulls it a little bit, he plays with it, and he's just began to walk yesterday, so he's getting up there when I'm crouching down, where he's pulling on things, and, yeah, it would be good to go for that reason.
Good to go for that, he's grabbing it.
Yeah.
OK. How about you, Luke, as well? I mean, I have to say, there's not as much body as there is in Ewan's there on your upper lip. What's been going on?
I had to give it a little shave because when I'm in training and I've got the gloves against my face, it's itching. So I just
Hold
had
on,
to...
you're getting punched in the face, but you're worried about your itchy moustache?
Yeah. So I just had to give it a little trim just to keep it the itchiness down.
A little
bit.
trim up.
But like you say, you can see it vaguely, but it's about the message.
It is about the message. Has it been harder growing a moustache than facing Lomachenko? That's what I was wondering.
Well, I'm 32 years old and it's my first Movember, so I'd probably say yes.
Christian, if you want to start with Ewan, because I know that we're going to slowly extract the hair from his face. Now, Matt's here, and Matt has grown so attached to his moustache, he's not going to let us shave it off, Matt. Why is that?
No, I'm going to keep it. Well, I've just been asked very kindly to present the Movember podcast, which is in a week's time, and then I'm just going to keep it for that. We're going to film it, so I'm going to keep the message going for a little bit longer.
You've been dyeing yours. There's a little bit of black in there, but a little bit of ginger as well. Are you touching it up?
No, I'm not.
This I'm not sure he is.
There's a bit of grey in it as well, to be honest. Yeah.
Now, look, I mean,
Like a
obviously,
schnauzer.
I know that you're very passionate about mental health issues,
Yes.
Matt. You're ambassador for Mind, and alongside prostate cancer, which of course is all about Movember.
Yes.
It's the message of mental health is hugely important to you, isn't it?
It's massively important to me. I suffered very badly with depression 10 years ago, and since then it's been a very big purpose for me to try and help men not get into the situation that I got into. And mainly the situation I got into was because of stigma, because of a lack of knowledge and understanding of the subject. So we're here, we want to raise awareness so men don't feel alone. It's quite a nice message. It's quite a unifying message. I feel like it's a visualisation of that I care about lads just saying this. And as well, it's not just mental health, physical health. We want men to have the confidence to go and ask for help, physically and mentally.
Undoubtedly. And wearing the moustache as well. I mean, how much grief have you had, Luke, at the boxing gym from all your mates? Have they sort of got behind you, or are they enjoying and teasing you mercilessly?
Yeah, no, I mean, they're certainly enjoying laughing at me. You know, that's I'm the joke of most of the training sessions. But listen, it's that they're aware of the message and they know that I'm doing something good. I'm trying, as you can see, but you know, mental health is a big issue, and I'm passionately behind it because you know, as a boxer, we go through a lot during training camps and stuff like that, and it's understanding the way the brain works and the way you process thoughts.
And you're involved in a very macho sport where men are supposed to be big and strong, and actually being able to sort of talk about how vulnerable you're feeling is hugely important, isn't it?
Exactly. So it's just getting the message across to be a good friend if you're seeing someone that's suffering, or just open up and talk.
Right, Christian, you can move on and start taking Luke's off because look at that. Now there's the Ewan we know and love.
Better?
How are you feeling now?
It's all right. I've got like a little pet here. Look.
You have a little feel. Oh, it's still a little bit there. You've left a little bit. Do you think that's important? A little bit.
5 o'clock shadow, yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning shadow. And again, for you and something. I mean, Matt's been talking and Luke about the importance of sharing how you feel and stuff. You've been very honest. You've always been very honest about your emotions. You know, and that transfer from being a professional athlete and then to life after that.
Sure.
It's not the easiest thing to do, is it?
It's not, especially when you don't have control of your future in terms of I didn't choose when I retired. I had lots of injuries. It was taken away from me in my career. And at the time, I thought, yeah, I'll be all right. But in reality, I wasn't. I went through many dark years where I thought, what am I going to do? All I want to be is that athlete. I was so proud to represent Wales and Great Britain. And when that's taken away from you, you're left with a massive void. You know, it's really hard when you've been a professional sportsman or woman to sort of replace that buzz of competition. And I went through many years of having a hard time, and I didn't speak about it. I just bottled it up, and I wish I had spoken because it's OK not to be OK. You know, we all face our demons and troubles in life, and I think that's one of the things Movember do so well. They try and spread the message, just talk, you know. I heard Matt say, you know, it's just not only mental issues, it's physical things as well. Testicular cancer, it's a massive thing for guys, a bit embarrassing to go to the doctors about. I mean, prostate cancer, every 45 minutes, someone in the UK will die from prostate cancer. You know, it's bad. Suicide. 12 men take their lives every single day in the UK because they obviously feel so low that they can't turn to someone and talk. But you can, you know, it's OK to share your emotions. You know, Luke comes, as you said, from a world where, you know, we're boxers, we're big, we're strong, we're tough. It's fine.
Yeah, because showing emotion was traditionally always seen to be something that sort of made you fragile in a way that perhaps a boxer shouldn't be. And the fact, now there you go.
In any sport, I think it's maybe frowned upon or a sign of weakness if you say, I'm struggling here a little bit, because you have to pretend you're staring against your opponent, I'm better than you, I'm mentally ready. An athlete, a footballer, a rugby player, whatever sport you do, you have to put yourself on the line and not only physically look like you're ready, but mentally be looking like he's ready to go to battle. I don't want to race him today.
No, totally.
But you're not like that every day.
So, look, are you a little bit jealous? Because I know that you're protecting this.
Yeah.
Which does... I mean, to be honest, you carry... he's carrying it better than
I think it was good.
you two.
It's the roll neck.
Is it? Maybe it is the roll
like
neck.
a Bond villain.
Yeah, you've got a little bit 70s on us, haven't
Deliver
you?
milk tray all afternoon.
Well, look, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Christian, thank you very much. You've done a great job as well. The support that you're giving in Movember has been brilliant. You can enjoy that now as well. Look, less grief in the gym. Have you got your next fight planned? Do you know when you're getting out again?
We're hoping for early February.
Early February.
Big one, big return.
Brilliant. We'll be looking forward to cheering you on every step of the way.
Thank
you so much. Great to see you as ever. And I want footage of that when it comes off eventually.
OK, yeah, I'll send it to you. No worries.
Ranvi's got a good threadist. She could help, couldn't she?
What's that? My thread? My thread? Yeah. Oh, that'd be so painful.
That would be really
Imagine
painful,
that. A bit of thread on each little follicle. Over and over again, pulling it out.
No chance.
I know. I thought more 1970s detective I was going for your look.
OK.
Have you got any auditions coming up?
Yeah.
I'd say.
A wah-wah pedal and a sort of a cool slow-mo going down the street. Starsky and Hutch-esque.
Round of applause for the boys. I think, actually,
Thank you,
it's a great
Jen.
thing.
Thank you.
Well done. Great stuff. And I don't know...
I think if Matt sat here, he could be Anchorman.
Oh, yes!
I mean, there's no
Ron
doubt.
Burgundy!
Good.